All right. I promised you, and I promised myself, a walk and talk. And I'm going to do this Tuesdays and Thursdays, if I can. And I'm going to go for 10 minutes. I got my steps in on Tuesday. I did not get my steps in yesterday. But I'm trying. Lord knows I'm trying. Sorry for yelling. So I have not written any fiction since Sunday afternoon. And this is a lot harder than I thought it would be. Because, of course, anytime I read anything, anytime I watch anything, anytime I'm just doing anything, 400 ideas hit me. And I'm like, oh, I should write that story. But I should write that story, I don't know, starting Sunday. So it's been tough. I don't know if I want to ever do this again, to be honest with you. I don't know if I want to take such an extended break. Because I think 3 days would be nice. 3 days off in a row. I could handle a little bit of a reset. I get that itch. I want to write, you know. Sometimes things are just too long. Reminds me of when me and my wife went on our honeymoon 11 years ago. We got married. Thank you. And we did a 7-day trip to the Bahamas. 7 days on a boat. Now, I enjoyed myself. She enjoyed herself. But 7 days was just too long. I think if we had gone on a Thursday to Sunday trip, which I had been on that cruise like 4 times, that would have been good. But to do it for a solid week, solid 7 days, with all those other people on the boat, especially with the line for pizza on the Lido deck, that really bothered me. Come on, hurry up. Decide, you got pepperoni or cheese. Have your fat little kids get a slice of pizza so I can get my slice of pizza because I'm a fat old man. Let's go. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. It was too long. It was like we were enjoying ourselves. We were not doing work stuff. We had left the phones in the car. We had no laptops. We had nothing. Okay. We had no way of knowing what was happening around the world. It was great. No way of knowing what was happening back home. It was great. And we enjoyed a lot of naps and stuff on that boat, I remember. But 7 days was too long. 3 days, I think that would have been it. So next time I do this, I think I'm going to take 3 days off. You know, I think I'm going to be like, you know what? We're just going to do 3 days. And then we're going to be solid doing this. My hip is hurting because I'm so out of shape. I think I'm going to turn around. I'm going to do a spin and go the other way now. Because on the turns, it's bothering me. Both cats are looking at me like, what are you doing? Why are you just walking aimlessly like this? Because I don't want to be fat like you. So, I got a bunch of things I'm doing this week that, catching up on things, as it were. I'm almost finished with the Agatha Christie BBC Maestro videos. That's got some interesting stuff on it. Updating all of the older videos on YouTube. A lot of stuff isn't even on a playlist yet. So I'm like, I gotta put these in a playlist so I can watch them, run the ads, make some money. You can watch them, run the ads, make some money. And that's kind of it. I've also been thinking of the next book I'm going to be writing. Nothing too serious. Nothing like like some character names keep coming to me, and I'm like, nah, and stuff like that. We watched a 2020 on ID, something like that. Something on Investigation Discovery last night, and one of the kids in it, his name was Asher. I'm like, well, that's pretty cool, because one of the kids in the book I just finished, King of the Mountain, his name is Asher. I don't know if it means anything. I don't know if it meant, hey, you should start writing before Sunday, but I'm not going to. I'm going to stick to my guns. I'll get some reading in this afternoon. I'll watch some more of those videos. I got a bunch of emails to go through. I got a bunch of things. Somebody asked if I wanted to do a interview on their podcast. Yes, if you have a podcast, I would love to be interviewed. Would love to chat with you. Need to get out there. Book sales are awful, and I need to sell more books. Yeah, my hip is hurting now. Probably not good. I should probably stop, but I won't, because I do this for you. I do this for me. We made shark cookies last night. My wife really did, but you know what I'm saying. I got the eggs out, stuff like that. She made them first batch. It came out all right. We definitely gotta, they're sugar cookies, so they don't taste great. They taste like crappy sugar cookies. So she's like, we gotta do something with them. So here they are. It's supposed to be she was like, oh, I'm gonna use blue food dye. And I said, well, Frank Edler said those would be dolphins. It totally threw him under the bus. And then she's like, Frank Edler. So she's like, what colors make gray? Look that up. So I did. She had none of the colors that made gray in food coloring. So she made this, and it was kind of supposed to be like a teal, except it's really not. She did put little eyeballs on it, though, which I think is funny. So that's, I don't know what, it's like a little tint of green on it, I guess. When I was in my early 20s, a buddy of my brother had piranhas. Real piranhas, not those fake ones you buy in the store. Like actual from the Amazon piranhas. And he had just gotten a bunch of them in, like, really tiny ones, like 6 of them. But he's like, I can't care for these anymore. It's just too much work. Do you want them? And I was like, you know what? Yeah. Real piranhas from the Amazon. Not those fake ones you get at the pet store. What do I need to know? Are they going to bite my hand off? He's like, no. He's like, they're very cool. If you stick your hand in the tank, they scatter. Okay? And I was like, all right, what do I feed them? And he's like, well, when they're little, like this, he's like, I feed them goldfish. Now, again, if you don't want to hear this, this is, this could be animal cruelty. I don't know. I was a younger man then. It was the 90s. Anything went. So anyway, we put in all the goldfish. And this is what they did. The piranhas didn't just eat all of them. They're not like that. That's not a piranha. What they do is they'll eat like one each a day. But they bite all the fins and tails off of the goldfish. So they're like, no. Oh. Then you got a goldfish that can't swim. And they're just sitting there, wondering, is tomorrow the day I'm a meal? The next day? Now, they didn't eat the tails or the fins. They spit them out. So I'd have to use a skimmer. And then one day I'm like, oh, they're getting big, but now there's only 4 of them. Then there was 2 of them. Then there was 1. It was giant. Because they basically eat the competition. And then he got into, I'm not going to say. Then they wanted more than goldfish. Well, you know what? I'm going to throw a wild boar, a javelina in here, and have them eat that. No, that didn't happen. I don't know where I was going with the story, but I think I've said enough. I'm tired. I'm going to eat the rest of this goldfish, or this shark. And, yeah. I might even do one maybe this weekend. I'll do another walk and talk if I feel up to it. Who can say? Make sure you watch them. Make sure you're watching 30 seconds or more of the ads. And thank you. Thank you for coming to my walk and talk.